Hello, and welcome to an episode of Clash of the Commentaries, a cinephile commentary co-hosted by myself, Joe Buckley, a malcontent who loves films but makes no effort to really understand them. Along with my good buddy and film buff, Ryan Matthew Ziegler, we will argue various points and off-topic tangents as we watch films only one of us truly enjoys. Thanks for tuning in to Clash of the Commentaries, and please enjoy our ramblings. You can start the film in 3, 2, 1, play.
20th Century Fox. They own about everything now.
So, here we are. We had another commentary. The movie we're going to be watching today, I believe, was a suggestion from somebody who listened to...
It was a fan suggestion.
Freddy Got Fingered. Which I have seen. Have you seen this before?
No, I haven't seen it. It's a blind watch.
I have seen it, and I like it, actually. I think my theory on this movie is if this movie would have been made for half the budget and had no movie stars, it would be a major cult classic today. That's how I feel about it. Because it's weird enough, it's absurd enough, it's strange enough. I think it was a little bit ahead of its time.
Oh, huh. Well, kind of just like the internet meme culture, almost.
Yeah. You know, and a lot of people were tired of Tom Green by the time this movie came out.
Oh, sure. Yeah, because how long did this show last? Do you know?
I don't know, a couple of years.
Okay.
And I enjoyed his show when it was on MTV initially. I thought it was funny and kind of fresh.
Yeah. No, he just I saw a bit where he just goes into a Subway or something and he just keeps piling on the ingredients. Eventually the guy kicks him out.
Yeah, there's some of his bits are kind of revisited in this movie. But the plot of this is his name is Gord. Joe, and I think you'll relate to this because he's pretty worthless. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that you're worthless as a human being. You have worth because you have a heart, but I mean is you don't provide anything to the world. Much like Gord. Gord lives at home. He doesn't work a job.
Yeah. Does everyone have to though?
Yes. That's how people need to fend for themselves and create a living for themselves.
Well, but right now we're in a post-scarcity world.
What the fuck does that mean?
It means not everyone should have to work for a living.
Says who?
We don't need all that labor.
Who says? People need money.
Some people need money, sure.
Pay their bills.
Huh?
How do you get food, Joe?
Some people have to make food, but not everyone does.
Money is necessary for food, for clothing, for shelter. So you need to get that money. So if you're not working for it, somebody else is working for it and giving you that money. I.e., to get money, you provide a service, you work.
No, but eventually everything's going to be so automated that most people won't have to work.
I'll believe that one. It won't be happening in our fucking lifetime.
Right now,
just like 40 years ago, everyone was saying we were going to be flying around on Mars, and we know that.
Yeah, no, you're distracting me. I know. Yeah.
What are you doing, Joe?
Then give me confirmation when I shove it in your face.
I did. I gave you the... Yeah. The director's giving me notes, and I'm like, yeah, I read the note, and he just keeps showing me the note, and I can't talk.
You didn't do anything. You just kept looking forward like some sort of stagnant pond.
No, I gave you the... Yeah.
Joe is getting so cocky.
No, I'm not being cocky. I'm just saying I can't do a commentary if people are jabbing me and such.
What did the note say?
It said if I poke you, then talk.
Oh, okay.
And that's why I'm doing it, yeah.
Anyway, so, and I'm not going to get, whatever bullshit you were talking about is pointless, and I'm not going to continue with it.
Okay, that's fine.
There's another thing, again, something else you read on the internet.
Yeah, but I mean, the internet's right a lot of times.
No, shut up about the internet.
What's wrong with the internet?
The internet has ruined your life, Joe.
No,
you were born, your life has been ruined by the internet.
I think 9/11 ruined my life.
By the amount of time that you spend on forums and groups and how much voices and people typing, people you never meet, people you don't really know, they rule every decision you make.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think they inform my decisions.
And theory you come up with comes from the internet. I'm not going to get too much into it, but it's understood. We all know this.
Yeah. Listen, there's nothing wrong.
There's not an original bone in your body.
No, there is. I come up with my own shit.
Yeah. If a great painter fucked your ass, that'd be the only original bone in your body.
I would not be coming on the Van Gogh drawings.
Anyways,
that would never happen.
Joe Buckley.
What? What's wrong with that?
So Gord is he's 28 years
Yeah,
old.
yeah.
He's a cartoonist, and he's a great skateboarder, as we saw, as Tom Green was. He was big into skateboarding.
I think he was actually in a Tony Hawk game.
He might have been. I believe Tony Hawk was in on his show at multiple. He's friends with him.
Yeah.
The great Rip Torn, man. It's got, that's the thing is this was a major movie. And what's so funny about Freddy Got Fingered, I feel, is that, I mean, he's got Mark Irwin as his director of photography. Mark Irwin is a legendary cinematographer. I mean, he has real legit people making this movie, and the whole movie is just sort of a goof. It's sort of a practical joke.
Yeah.
And that's one of the funny things about this is he got millions of dollars, major movie stars, Oscar-nominated filmmakers, to make a movie where, it's basically like if somebody gave us,
30
$10 million
mil.
bucks, and all we did was a silly goof,
Yeah.
and we got it paid for. You know?
Yeah.
That's one of the great things about Freddy Got Fingered.
Yeah. I think that's what happened with the Psycho remake as well. Like, he just took all that studio money just to see if he could remake a movie. He had no actual interest in making something for them.
And it was garbage.
Yeah.
Even as an experiment, I think it was garbage. Because he didn't do the experiment. Oh, I'm going to do a
Yeah,
shot-for-shot
they're
remake of
different
Psycho,
shots, yeah.
except I'm going to have Vince Vaughn jerking. No, it was terrible. Fucking terrible.
I like some nice jerk-off shots. That's fine, I think.
Psycho remake is deserving of every bit of vitriol and bullshit and hatred that you see on the internet.
Yeah, the
And I don't
acting's not very good.
And I don't normally shit on movies. I usually try to find something positive in everything, but there's very little in that Psycho remake.
Well, the big problem with the Psycho remake is all the dialogue works in a 1960s context because that's how people in movies actually spoke back then. But then whenever you go in the 90s, it just all sounds false and phony.
But that could have worked as a stylistic choice like Brick did. Same thing.
Yeah.
But it didn't work because the movie the whole thing was, and it was a major misstep, man. His career never really recovered.
Yeah. I think even Vince Vaughn's not very good in it.
No, nobody's good in it. And
No.
this is just a great absurdist comedy. So he's moving away, man.
Oh.
Finally moved out of the house.
Oh, his dad's crying.
I mean, look at the budget just for the music licensing. So far,
Music is
we've had
so expensive for
exactly,
movies.
so
It's
far,
ridiculous.
especially when they're famous songs. We've just, so far we've had a Sex Pistols song. Now we've got Gary Newman's famous Cars. I mean, just this was a big budget, fairly big budget.
Yeah, no, I mean, because Clerks, that cost nothing, but then by the... Yeah, you gotta stop, take a look.
They're jerking the horse off.
Yeah.
See, I knew, Joe, you would find a lot to love in this movie.
Yeah, see, that's a good part. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
I mean, it's just Tom Green grabbing this horse's dick.
Is it a real horse or is it a stunt cock?
No, it's a real horse, and he's screaming that he's a farmer.
Oh.
That was something that Mark Irwin had to light and shoot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now his family's happy. He's out of the house finally. He's been a burden. I'd imagine, Joe, if you ever moved out of the house, your mom and dad would do similar things.
No, they'd be so lonely.
They'd probably go on a vacation. They'd probably make sweet love.
No.
Maybe even violent love.
I don't know. Maybe that would be fine with them. They could do that. I'm in the basement all day. I don't go up and look in their room.
I bet your dad, Buckley Sr. really lays that pipe. You know what I mean? I bet before you were born.
Yeah, maybe he does.
I bet before you were born, he had bodies laid all over the Illinois Valley.
I couldn't refute or infute that.
Remember that time we were shooting some movie and your dad just showed up and he brought like a bunch of pizza?
Oh, yeah, that's right. We were shooting a short, and that was about the only food we got on that set.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Well, thank God for your dad bringing that.
Yeah, we got like 3 pizzas. He came and brought them. Little Caesars. People say it's cardboard, but I say it's good stuff.
Hey, when you're hungry, it's...
Yeah, it's not bad.
So now, Tom Green's character, Gord, he got a job at a cheese factory shop in Portland, Oregon.
Uh-oh, here he goes.
Which is more employment than you've had.
No, I've been employed by a town. I've been employed by a farmer. Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. And that's what, I mean, it's part of the reason,
Now, is this character supposed to be mentally impaired, or is he just fucking with everybody?
He's just, I don't know. I don't think he's supposed to be anything. This is just the character. He's naive. He's childish. He's dumb.
Yeah, see, that's what you gotta do, though. Just ignore him. Uh-oh. He's gonna get stuck in that elevator, I bet.
But he's ambitious. Look what he did, Joe. He drove all the way to Portland, Oregon. He got a job at a cheese sandwich shop, and now he's just hustling, getting into this place, trying to get his drawing seen by a major, and then of course Drew Barrymore, who he was married to at the time. Which is crazy in and of itself. But can you imagine, Joe, if you ever tried to hustle like something like this in your life?
Oh no, I'd get kicked out. I would be too big to get in the elevator. They would have to take me up the stairs, and then it would be ruined. So
he's trying to get he wants to get a cartoon made of his drawings, this character he made, and and he's talented. I mean, he's a talented artist. Gord is.
Oh, is he gonna start dating her?
No.
Ah.
But this was just a weird moment in time. That Tom Green was a star.
Yeah, he was big. He was on the MTV carpet
doing weird stuff, He was like the Joe Buckley. He was like the tall, thin, ambitious, non-virgin, kind of took care of himself, non-stinky.
I'm not stinky.
Wears new clothes daily.
I'm not stinky. I just want to make that clear.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he was ahead of it. He was the Joe Buckley. He was like the good Joe Buckley.
Like the Jason Mewes.
If there were two Joe Buckleys in the world, a quality Joe Buckley and a shit-stained Joe Buckley, he would be the quality Joe Buckley.
Oh, I think I would be the quality Joe Buckley.
Well, I don't know.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I know some funny stuff.
Like what? Make me laugh right now.
Look at what I can do with my face.
Nah, doesn't work.
Damn.
I've seen that before.
Oh, okay.
If you were truly funny, you wouldn't need Tyler poking you with a stick to get you to do a bit.
No, that's his thing. I don't know why he's got the stick. He's like a bean.
Such a weird movie. I love it. Look at who that. Anthony Michael Hall.
I don't know him. I don't think. I don't know.
Well, yeah, because
I don't know actors.
If you knew movies, you would know him.
I don't know actors. I don't know.
That's part of knowing movies. I mean, that's a huge part of film is knowing the actors.
I don't think so.
I don't know actors, but I know movies. You don't know who Anthony fucking Michael fucking Hall is?
I've heard the name.
The Breakfast
what's he been
Club.
In? Okay.
Weird Science.
He's young in. It's
Vacation.
Fine. He's young in that. He's young in all those.
He was on a TV show of The Dead Zone, and
he's all old now.
He was this age on The Dead Zone. This was after. This was before. He's in The Dark Knight.
Anthony
Michael Hall, Joe.
I thought the director had watered this brandy. I was worried.
Well, yeah, you were worried because it's not the time of the week that you get washed.
I wash every day. I just don't like to be drenched.
So Anthony Michael Hall plays the guy who runs that company.
The cartoonist.
He's trying to get his attention because he wants. So, say what you will about Gord. He's ambitious.
Yeah.
He's going after what he wants, Joe.
Okay.
Going after that.
Yeah,
Nobody's helping him. He's not being edited. He's all by himself.
There's just like a man jerking off a horse on paper. Yeah. See, that's a good superpower. That should be in the Marvel universe.
And that was the whole thing with Tom Green too. Is it language? Saying words and repeating words. Tom Green's shtick. It's just just verbal. He repeating words. Vigilante.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I never really saw much of his stuff back in the day because I was way too young when he was doing it live, and his thing hasn't really held up to time. I don't believe too well.
When was the last time you watched it?
A couple of years ago, probably. Just some internet stuff.
So how?
Just some bits on the internet.
I know. Well, then how can you say it hasn't lived up to time? What time are you talking about? The time 4 years ago, or the time now? You haven't watched it in 4 years, you said.
Yeah.
Just stop.
I have no idea.
These opinions that you just invent are just terrible.
Why?
I just think this stuff hasn't. I don't think his stuff is held up to time. Well, what makes you think that? Well, when I watched it 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Do you remember what you saw him doing?
No,
you didn't. See?
No, because he likes to bother people in the streets, I remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stop. That's why
He's sucking on the gun.
Yeah. See, this is kind of what we talked about last week when you were like, people like Adam Sandler movies must be stupid, and I consider myself fairly intelligent, and this movie's ridiculous, and it makes me laugh.
Yeah.
This is a dumb movie, and it's, you know what I mean? It's, if it does it for you, it does it for you. If it makes you laugh, then it works.
Yeah. But I mean, sometimes like an escort tickling your penis would make you laugh.
Okay.
On some people.
Okay, then it would. So.
Yeah, but that's not comedy.
Well, no, because you're not laughing out of comedy. People laugh for all kinds of reasons.
Yeah, like if their mom dies and they were glad.
Okay.
What? They just had a really bad mother.
But if something makes you laugh that you see, something that's been created, then it's comedy. Whether or not it's good comedy is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah. Oh, he lost his drawings. He's going back home.
He's defeated.
All washed up.
Yeah, he's defeated. He tried so hard.
Yeah. Okay, I think I have seen this scene.
You really want to be an animal? Get inside the animals.
Yeah. Skin it. Just lick the
So
intestines.
that's the thing about this movie. If you were a couple of points more intelligent and then you wrote a script, this would be the movie you would write, Joe.
Well, we did this bit almost in Butcher the Bakers.
No.
A little bit.
No, we didn't.
Okay.
You wait till you see.
Okay.
We just had a dead head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the dead head.
That your character
top
killed.
half. Yep.
We didn't have you crawl inside and play with the corpse.
Yeah.
And smell the.
Yeah.
It's just insane. I haven't watched this in so long.
Oh, yeah.
Are you enjoying this, Joe?
It's kind of interesting.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Kubrick would never tried to pull this off.
No, there would be no reason why he would. He already made 13 masterpieces.
Yeah. I'm glad you count Spartacus.
Yeah. No, maybe I'm just counting like his documentaries he made.
Yeah. Probably haven't seen those.
No, I haven't.
So how can you call a masterpiece if you haven't seen
Well,
it?
they're hard to get. They're really hard to get.
How can you call it a masterpiece if you haven't seen it?
I don't know.
Well, then don't call it something. You don't know if it's a masterpiece.
Yeah.
You've never seen it. Again, a Ramones. I mean, there's the budget in this film for a movie that is really about nothing.
Yeah.
Or he just had a scene where the lead
got inside of a deer.
That shows you the kind of pull that Tom Green had at the time.
Yeah, horse porn. Sorry, just jerking off.
It's something else, man.
Yeah.
And this is a running bit throughout the movies. This kid is constantly getting very violently hurt.
Yep, he's just got no face left. He skinned it all on the concrete.
Nah, I thought for sure, Joe, you would be enamored by this movie. It's strange. It's not cliched. It makes no sense. It's absurdist. It's stupid. It's gross. It goes against a lot of the rules, at least that we know of mainstream comedy.
Oh, yeah. Storytelling.
Yeah.
There's no A, B, C plot structure. There's no, like, rising action.
I mean, there just was the first act. I mean. I imagine this is going to be a very similar scene that's going to be at your home. You're going to be 28. Your mom and dad's going to be mad at you.
Aw. See, that would have been good.
He's still covered in the blood of the dead deer.
Yep, he didn't even wash up.
And there's his friend Harlan Williams.
Okay. Is he just like a stoner who hangs out with him?
No, he's actually a professional, but that's his childhood friend, and he still hangs out with him, even though he's a grown-up.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he'd be fun. He'd be fun to hang out with.
Building a half pipe.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah,
I can't
there's
do all
a
the-
situation happening.
I can't do all the heavy lifting, Joe. I just did 8 hours of radio.
I understand. I just didn't have anything to say in that moment.
Yeah.
What?
Joe, you
This is a weird thing.
Joe, what was the last thing you ate?
I actually had, what was it? It was like a big, like, sloppy, because it was very wet. It's like, I don't know, it's
A
like
sloppy what?
roast beef. You
had
know,
a
like
you had a roast beef sandwich?
no, whenever you dry it out.
A pot roast?
Yes, a pot roast. I had some pot roast, but it was wet.
How much pot roast does your family make?
We made like a thing of it. Uh-oh.
His friend broke his leg.
Yeah, he's not going back to his job as like some kind of accountant or maybe a property tax man.
The bone is sticking out of his leg.
Yeah. His wife is gonna be mad at him, I'm sure.
Get a job. I mean, get him an ambulance. You get a job.
Yeah. No, that's cannibalism.
It's incredible. I wonder what Rip Torn thought when he read the script.
He probably thought, God damn it. Do I really have to do this, agent?
Here's an actor that's, been in so many great movies and TV shows like Thriller back in the day. And I mean, just a legend. And, he was at this, a very famous fight that he got into with, I don't remember who that was he got into a fight with.
A bum?
It's Bruce Dern.
Oh.
But I mean, he was a brawler, man. And the fact that, he was on the Larry Sanders Show for so many years. It was on the Norman Mailer movie. Oh, he fought Norman Mailer. So, I mean, the guy's a legend. And then, been on the Larry Sanders Show for so many years. And then he gets this script and probably doesn't make any sense. But, he was probably told, hey, Tom Green's super hot right now. He's really big. Everybody's watching him on MTV. He's a major part of pop culture.
It's what the kids like now.
He's being referenced in Eminem songs. I mean, he's part of the lexicon. He's married to Drew Barrymore, and he's writing and directing his first movie. And
let me tell you, you ever hear of the Slinky?
Everyone's going to see it. And
Tom Green's going to be the new Slinky.
But I would love to know more about the actual production of the movie and what it was like on set.
Is the DVD bare bones? Is there anything like a commentary or making of?
I don't have it. I actually don't own this movie.
I don't know. Maybe somebody like Shout Factory will grab it and release it.
Oh, I don't know, because it's a Fox. It's a major mainstream movie.
I don't think Fox really likes to license their shit out to people.
So, and I can't see Scream Factory or Shout Factory getting this. I could see, I don't even know what boutique label would pick something up like this. Maybe if it would be Shout, it would have been Shout Select.
Maybe Arrow in the UK. Maybe they could get the UK rights to it.
Like I said, it's weird because if this movie was lower budgeted and had no movie stars in it, it would be beloved. I feel because it's just strange enough and weird enough. I could see people just midnight movies like this insane, weird, strange ass movie. Like there's a lot of movies like that. The Wizard of Speed and Time. Similar, just strange films that, especially in the VHS era, just came out.
Shock Treatment,
and they just became they came out of nowhere, and they're just strange. Blue Sunshine, Jeff Lieberman films, probably one of those you could say that. Kind of defy genre in its own way, but they're not necessarily good movies.
Pink Flamingos, definitely.
The Baby, that's another one. Well, Pink Flamingo. If Pink Flamingo earns its status, but a lot of the reason we talk so much still about Pink Flamingo is the fact that director became a legit great filmmaker. Had he only made Pink Flamingo, it would still be a midnight movie. It wouldn't have the pop culture cachet that it has.
I don't know, because he made a couple more movies with Desire, right?
Divine.
Divine,
Yeah,
yes.
and a couple of big mainstream movies, yes.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. If Pink Flamingo was made by this guy, John Waters, then John Waters never made another movie. That was the only movie he made. Yeah, the movie wouldn't be as famous even as a cult film as it is today. Part of it is that John Waters went on to become a major filmmaker, and that was an important work.
Oh, yeah, John Waters was actually in Seed of Chucky, and that was about the only good part of that movie.
That movie's god-awful.
Yep.
Fucking garbage.
I don't like the whole Child's Play series.
I like
Don't care for 'em.
I like the first three.
I think the first one, I like the endings of, like, the first two Child Play movies. I think they have decent endings, but I don't like that first, like, 70 minutes of them.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Like it's
He's
just like
gonna have to finger the baby out.
it's like they just sat around and they're like, what insane vignettes can we create? And we'll just do it. Like,
Yeah.
how about he delivers a baby? Sure.
I wonder how much of this was improv. Yep, you just gotta reach up in there.
God, God, can you imagine? I don't know if they tested this movie with test audiences,
Oh, no, it would do awful.
can't
They would tell him
imagine-
reshoot the whole thing.
but he was big enough at the time that it wouldn't have mattered.
Yep. Billie Jean, like in the theater, just came out. She was 70 years old. She said, I don't like it. There's too much language.
Look at Joe. What just happened?
Oh, he grabbed the baby and now he's pulling at the umbilical cord.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Yeah. He could use it as like a bungee rope. Oh, he's got to bite through it. Is that what happens?
Watch.
Yep. There he goes.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, but it's Dad. Yeah, he just killed the baby. Oh, he's got to spank it.
He's got to wake the baby up by swinging it over his head, attached to the umbilical cord, as blood splatters all over all these women.
Yeah.
That's what I mean, man. This is nuts.
Yeah. Oh, and see the joy of motherhood. The beauty. The wonder.
And I believe that looks like a real baby.
Yeah,
I don't think that's animatronic.
Yeah, would anyone let Tom Green hold their baby,
But
though?
I'm saying I think it is a real baby.
Huh. No, yeah, the face looks real
Yeah,
enough.
and they covered it with the fake blood, and
Yeah, well, babies don't care.
I know, but I mean the parents. It's rare to see. So that's rare.
Yeah, and no one wants their naked baby on film. I must have tried like 8 different times. I'm like, come on, let me film your baby. Let me film your baby. And nobody will let me.
Yeah.
It's awful. No one has trust. Uh-oh. Now he won't be able to marry that paralyzed
I'm looking
girl.
up what Roger Ebert
What he thought of it?
of the film.
Yeah, I'm guessing it now half a star.
He said the movie doesn't scrape the bottom of the barrel. This movie isn't the bottom of the barrel. This movie isn't below the bottom of the barrel. This movie doesn't deserve to be mentioned in the same sentence with barrels.
Oh, so he gave it 0.
So he starts talking about surrealism and Salvador Dali and Buñuel and stuff like that. And
yeah,
I mean, yeah, it's. I'm not saying it's a good movie.
I think it's interesting. I think it's got like a weird style to it.
I just have always felt that, it won that fact that this was the movie he made with all this money. And it was a huge release.
Oh yeah, I know. But it was probably only in theaters for about 2 weeks though.
I don't know.
I don't think it stuck around.
I mean, I don't think it was successful, no.
No.
Because he's in other movies. He was in the Charlie's Angels, 1 or 2 of them, when he was married to Drew Barrymore. He's in a movie I think called Bob the Butler. I've never seen it. And he's popped up here and there. He was in Road Trip or College Trip?
Yeah, no, the Road Trip.
He was in a couple. He was in some movies at this time, but
just some dumb like the mid 20th century, like just they were like. I'm trying to make a point here. There were a lot after American Pie came out. There was just a rush of teenage sex comedies in the 20th century, the beginning.
Well, I wouldn't call them sex comedy. They were just teen comedies.
Yeah.
American Pie was a sex comedy. American Pie owes everything to Porky's.
Oh, sure.
And it's fun, but it's.
What about
It's just Porky's. And Porky's is hilarious. It's absolutely one of the funniest movies ever made, in my estimation. The original Porky's is.
What about the National Lampoon's College one? I forget the name.
Oh, Senior Trip?
No. The original one.
Oh, Animal House?
Yeah, Animal House.
Yeah. Well, of course. Animal House. All those films are the Harold Ramis things. And John Landis. All those are brilliant.
He's going to whack her right in the face.
She can't feel, but
yeah.
When she wants him to, she gets off with him hitting her legs with a stick. I mean, this is just so offensive.
Yeah.
It's hilarious, but it's, it's absurd and weird.
Yeah. It's hot.
And that girl, that actress, I remember she was in a couple of movies around this era.
Yeah.
I felt a tingle. Jesus Christ.
What's wrong with that? Everybody's got to feel some things.
No, it's just the context, Joe.
Yeah. Her breasts are out probably. That's how you ruin a date. She's going to lose an eye. Oh, nope. He's blowing it. He's blowing his date.
Yeah. I imagine if you ever have a date, Joe, it'll be similar to this.
Okay.
It's going to involve people being hit.
He's going to get spanked.
Would you let this girl spank you with a cane? Would you let her be caned?
I'd take a couple whacks.
Yeah. I mean, I would imagine a girl, an attractive woman, Joe, with you. I'd imagine there's nothing you wouldn't let her do. If she wanted to take one of those honey bears, the honey, that shape of the bear.
Sure.
And just shove the whole thing right up your butthole.
No.
And then make the honey come out and then ask you to eat the honey. You would do it.
How could I even bend that far? That's ridiculous.
He kept a piece of the umbilical cord.
Yeah.
This is such
in his pocket.
This movie is so fucked.
No, it's fine. That's his dick.
He attached it to his stomach.
Yeah. No, that's a turn off. That would be in like Varsity Fair, like 10 things to turn off your man. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
I taped it there for fun.
Everybody has a different sense of play.
Yeah.
Yep.
So far, let's do a tally what we've seen in this movie, Joe. And you're not
a horse jerk off.
It's like this was custom made for you.
Yeah.
There's been a guy touch a legitimate horse erection.
Yeah.
There's been a shot of horses actually having sex.
Yeah.
There's a guy, bone came out of his leg, and then he pretended to lick it. He helped deliver a baby, then chewed the umbilical cord off, swung that baby around his head, attached to the umbilical cord to get it to start breathing.
Yeah.
Then he taped the umbilical cord to his stomach. He went on a date where the girl's paralyzed. And the only way she can get off is by having her legs beaten with a cane till she might feel a tingle. Then she discovers that he taped that umbilical. He kept the baby's umbilical cord, taped it to his own stomach, and then she was okay with it, and she gave him a blowjob. That's just in the first 25 minutes, Joe. And you're just kind of sitting here like, meh.
Well, no,
I don't get you. I don't get you.
Why?
I just thought for sure, and I'm sure the guy who suggested this thought for sure that this would be everything to you.
Okay.
This is every little disgusting, inappropriate impulse you ever have.
No, I'm not into zoophilia.
Oh, it doesn't, but I'm surprised because
Why?
You reference fucking animals constantly.
No, because it's a thing that happens.
You like to make jokes. You like to make jokes about your cats, and you like to do double entendre about cats and horses. And
no, I don't want to fuck a cat or my cat.
Well,
it would never happen.
I'm just saying.
No, cats have thorny dicks. That'd be awful.
So the movie made $14 million, so it was successful. It was successful.
Well, yeah, and I'm sure through VHS sales and DVD and stuff like that, I mean, it would make a ton.
Yeah, it was successful, but so it didn't bomb, but, it bombed critically. Supposedly his fans were buying tickets to Crocodile Dundee and then sneaking into his movie because it was R-rated. So he thinks his movie should have made more money.
Yeah, but underage fans couldn't go in.
Well, I don't know if I believe that theory.
Yeah, no, probably not.
I was 12 years old and was getting into R-rated movies. Well, a lot of these
nobody
places,
cared
a lot of these places
nobody
don't.
cares. It's not illegal to let kids in the R-rated movies. It's fine.
Like the movie today, I buy the theater that I go to all the time. I buy the tickets online.
Yeah.
Print them out. Nobody
Just
tears
show
my
up.
ticket. There's nobody telling,
There's absolutely no reason for a theater to really care about ticket sales because they only make like $1 or $2 off of each one. So, they make all their money off of popcorn. Nobody cares how many people get in.
And it's not, the MPAA is not a government body.
No, that's what I was saying. Yeah, it's completely legal to let people in to whatever.
There's no such thing as legal or illegal when it comes to that. It's a voluntary, technically a voluntary rating, although we all know it's not truly voluntary.
If you want to get into theaters, you have to be rated.
Yeah, it's the MPAA is bullshit.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I think too. And they rate a ton of movies NC-17, and you just never see them like that because they cut them down. And then they hit theaters that are. But most of like the classic horror movies actually got censored in some way before they hit theaters.
Yeah. Like
Hellraiser. Hellraiser's actually censored. And they never found that footage.
It's also not rated.
No, Hellraiser's rated R.
You sure?
Yes. Yeah, there was some spanking cut out, and then whenever he gets torn apart.
Who was spanking who?
His brother and then the wife.
Oh.
Yeah, some BDSM. Yep.
How about we just do a shot-for-shot remake of this with you and this character?
Okay. We could probably do it on the cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how we'll get like a deer though. I mean, Nick might still have that deer head.
Well, there's deer all over this place. So we'll just find some hunter and say, hey, can we...
Yeah, can we have your deer?
Can we have one of your deer?
Yeah. Oop. Oh, look at that nice David Lynch shot.
What was the David Lynch shot?
Of the fan going. That's from Twin Peaks.
Oh, fuck off.
No, it is.
So David Lynch is the only person who ever...
That's an iconic shot.
You honestly think that Tom Green was trying to get the fuck out of here?
He might be a fan.
You and your goddamn David... Can you go 10 minutes without talking about David Lynch or Stanley Kubrick?
I'm just saying.
That's
it was
the only directors you know, and I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of it.
It was an iconic shot.
He's not that fucking good. I'm sorry. No, he's not.
He is. He's great.
He's great because the internet told you to.
No, his movies are fantastic.
God
everything he does.
Oh, yeah, everything he makes is fantastic.
Yeah, he's painting. He's good at painting. He does good shorts.
But he's not worth your fucking worship. I'm sick of hearing about David Lynch from wannabe cinephiles.
Nope, David Lynch is fantastic.
You go on about David Lynch, but you can't tell me anything about fucking Dario Argento. You can't tell me anything about...
Suspiria.
Yeah, exactly, Suspiria.
Yeah.
Name 4 other Argento movies, Mr.
Cinephile. The Hatchet Murders, also known as Deep Red. Opera. Phenomena.
I'm shocked. Have you seen any of these?
Yeah, four flies on the gray velvet.
Well,
I know Argento.
I'll hand it to you. You know the titles.
Yeah,
I'm shocked.
Okay,
I'll hand it to you there.
Okay.
But my point is, people like to throw around David Lynch because that's like some sort of measuring stick of how I know cinema. But God, to ask for 6 directors from the 1960s, ask them for 6 American directors from the 60s, and they're like,
Well, the thing of it was, in the 60s in America, I mean, it was still under the studio system. You got a lot of like the really good stuff from other countries.
There's amazing.
Sure, yeah, there are, but a lot of the really good ones are from other countries. So there's nothing wrong about knowing.
There's plenty of great American directors in the 60s. Arthur Hiller.
I mean, Night of the Living Dead was one of the first real, like, kind of indie American movies. Like, that was released in the theaters.
Well, no, I would not call it at all one of the first indie because Roger Corman, AIP, all of those movies were independent films.
Yeah.
The Wasp, all those. That's the thing, too. Indie is not something new or semi-new. Independent films have been around forever. Since the beginning of filmmaking.
Yeah,
people like to use the word indie as some sort of status, thing, and I only watch indie film and like
See, I think that's kind of hot. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with him whipping her legs.
Okay.
I think people though that it's I could see some people thinking that's bad taste.
Oh, okay.
She loves to give blowjobs.
Yeah.
Can you imagine, Joe? Having
Yeah, like a nice lady who just keeps blowing my dick. She just keeps sucking on it, but one day I accidentally have like a little bit of cheese on it and she's disgusted. Yeah.
I'll tell you, any girl that touches your genitals, even when they're clean, she's not going to be disgusted by cheese on there because she's already going to be some sort of...
Oh, yeah, there'll be cheese on my shirt.
Some sort of beast.
Okay. I'm nice and shaved down there. I think my cock looks fantastic.
Stop it.
What?
This will be the last commentary I ever do if you continue to talk about your cock and
why?
In that way.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't bring it up.
You could... there's a difference between a joke and then you just wanting to talk about things in description.
Okay.
You're very much like Tom Green, though.
Oh, okay.
You like just using words and saying the same words over and over. And
Okay. Well, but he was big for a little bit. I think eventually everybody got tired of him and tossed him in the garbage. Oh, see, how's he going to mess up this fancy dinner?
his parents were having a nice dinner.
Yeah, yeah. Is he going to come barging in with, like, maybe, like, he'll try to do the magician's trick where he, like, whips out the tablecloths and then ruin their fancy steaks?
I don't know. You just have to wait and see.
Okay. Maybe he'll, like, take handfuls of dirt and season
look at
them.
that. Look at that.
Yeah, he wants to get up in that
He's
old
trying to,
lady.
That's his wife.
Yeah. I'm surprised he's still even hard for. Because they've been together probably years. I mean,
Yeah, well.
eventually the romance dies down.
Oh,
he's at the same restaurant.
Yep, everybody's at the restaurant.
Yeah.
Just drinking some beer.
See, I've never, ever tasted a beer that even is drinkable. It's all awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's an acquired taste, I guess.
Well, no, you just get used to having, like, shit taste in your mouth, and then you want to just get
It's
wasted.
acquired taste.
No, but that's not acquired. You just get numb to it.
That's the acquired taste. You taste something long enough and you start to like it. That's what it means.
No, I don't think anyone likes beer. I think they just eventually drink enough of it.
I don't like beer, but I know plenty of people love beer.
People love to be drunk.
No, they drink like IPAs and they drink all, specialty beers, craft beers because they like the flavor. They talk about the hops and all that shit. It's not for me. I don't care. I don't like that, but that's a big thing in the world, Joe.
Yeah.
There are people who are connoisseurs of beer and it has nothing to do with getting drunk. I mean, they enjoy the buzz and the alcoholic content, et cetera, but these guys at Tangled Roots down the street, these brewmasters, they became brewmasters because they love beer. Not because they like getting drunk. If all they cared about was getting drunk, they would just buy a $5 bottle of Boone's Farm and just get fucked up.
Yeah.
So it's more than just the buzz of alcohol.
Do you think they make, like, their kids call them brewmaster daddies?
I would.
Yeah, yeah.
Look what he's doing here. He brought a phone. He brought a tape deck with ring sound effects. I think you're not paying enough attention.
No, I'm paying attention. I'm doing the commentary. Yeah.
I hate the word commentary. You've made me hate the word commentary.
Okay.
Doing these. This is only the third or fourth one. I'm already
You don't like it?
tired of you.
Okay. He's not a good kid actor, but that's okay.
He's being directed this way. It's over the top.
Okay.
God, what the fuck do you know about acting?
I don't know. I was on the
You've
ground.
played Joe in every movie. You've played yourself.
Yeah. No, because otherwise
You've never truly acted.
Yeah, they can't call me other character names because otherwise, like, people would refer to me as, like, Dave, and I wouldn't turn around and look. Probably, I would forget.
It's obvious that that's
bothering those poor old ladies.
I'm convinced Joe doesn't like comedy of any kind. I'm convinced. You don't laugh at any, whether it's high-end comedy or silly shit like this. You just don't laugh at these things.
No, I
It's
laugh.
like music. You don't like music and you don't like comedy.
No.
For somebody who talks about being a comedian, talks about bits, and talks about Opie and Anthony all the time.
Yeah.
I've never
No.
seen you laugh at anything other than your own filthy joke.
No, other people can make me laugh.
Yeah, you laugh because we point out, it's somebody pointing out something bad about you.
No.
And you recognizing it, like when we point out some major flaw and you laugh at it because you're proud, or you make fun of magic cards, or the fact that your grandmother scrapes what little money she gets from Social Security and gives it to you so you can buy tendies and
No.
slushies.
I never get grandma money anymore. Nope.
Why not?
She doesn't want me to go over and mow because I get up too late.
So your grandmother's willing to pay you money.
She was.
To mow the lawn.
Was in the past, yes.
To mow the lawn. However, your lazy fucking ass was was watching garbage on the internet and talking to morons all night in these random little things that you were involved in, to the point where you couldn't get up at a normal time to go mow your grandma's lawn to get money?
Well, no. She wants me there, like, before, like, 10.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, that's most people. Most people work before 10 in the morning.
Some people do, yeah.
Most people do.
He's getting spanked.
Oh, Joe.
Nope, his dad ruined his date. Uh-oh. No, that poor kid's gonna be blind now.
I told you, that's a reoccurring bit in this movie is the child.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm down with that. I want more kids to get injured in film. Because they're invincible. They never die, they never get hurt. And all the stakes are gone if there's a kid in the movie.
Mm.
Mm. See, I think he would be a good, like, Avenger, though, don't you?
Tom Green?
Yeah.
What would his superpower be?
Just, like, bothering the villains. He has, like, a high-pitched scream that can damage eardrums.
Like Banshee?
Kinda, yeah.
So he was arrested?
Oh, I can't believe he was arrested for that. That's bullshit. Cops really are pigs.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna get a blowjob right here, I bet.
See, listen
Hmm?
listen to this. There's
Yeah.
a lesson here.
Exactly. That's what I think, too.
Just because you're not a stockbroker.
Yeah. See, I'm not a stockbroker.
No.
That means I'm not not a loser.
You're a loser for other reasons.
Like what?
Your hygiene, your
No, I have great hygiene.
opinions, your
Everyone
lack
says
of
I don't stink.
ambition, your inability to just get along with people.
Oh, no, I think I get along with about everybody.
No.
Like who?
You drive everybody crazy.
No. Oh, it's like he's on a plane. Yeah, he's got to focus on that cartoon ambition.
Yeah. If you could do anything in this world, Joe, if a genie came walking into this store
Yeah.
and let you be whatever it is you wanted to be,
Okay.
you waved a magic wand in front of your face and said, Joe, I'm going to make your wildest dreams come true.
Okay.
What would they be? And I don't want you to say, oh, I don't want a bit. I want honesty. If you could have two wishes, what would those wishes be?
I'd like to be in charge of like a media kind of thing, either like some kind of production thing. I'd like to be.
What would you be making?
Just all kinds of different weird stuff.
Like videos, movies,
Yeah.
songs?
Some of everything.
Okay. And what would your second wish be?
I wish my penis was a little bit bigger. Everybody does, though. There's nothing wrong with that. Ah!
You deserve that piece of violence that just occurred to you.
Okay.
I just asked you for honesty, and you once again.
That's the most honest you can be.
Once again. You have no reason to have a big dick, Joe. Your dick only sees the shadow.
No. Sometimes I take a lamp and just kind of take a look-see.
You have no reason to have a penis.
No, I do. Oh, is he going to turn his dad into a cartoon?
Well, he did, and his friends telling him, hey, it's a funny bit.
Yeah. I've seen this scene.
Gord Brody is his name. See, it's a through line. Our first commentary was on Jaws 2 with Chief Brody. Now it's
Oh, everything circles
Gordy
around.
Brody, see?
Yeah. I'm surprised those dogs aren't eating. Yeah, see? Uh-oh, he's going to get in trouble.
Can you imagine?
I can't believe violence against a keyboard.
I wish that was your dad.
No.
Because he would have straightened your ass right out.
No. There's nothing wrong with being creative.
He's got some stay. What kind of meat is that on his ears, Joe?
It seems like a nice cut, like a nice tender, maybe prime rib. I don't know. Maybe a nice sirloin.
Sirloin.
Yeah. See, whenever I go out to like a nice place, I always say, hey, you know what? You can cook it chef's choice. Because I figure they know how to cook it. Oh, this poor skateboard
Yeah,
ramp.
he's getting rid of his...
Mm-hmm. I can't believe it.
I can't believe he damaged his own vehicle to that extent.
Yeah. Well, he's pissed. He's steamed. Yeah. Now what's he gonna skateboard on?
I know.
He just built that.
I wish your parents would do that to your computer.
No.
Put it in the street and run it over.
That's how I make content.
Who makes content?
I sometimes make content
What
on
was
it.
the last thing you made?
I don't know. One time,
Mhm.
a
We're waiting.
while ago.
What
I
was
made
it?
something a while ago.
Well, what was it?
A wedding video. I just
Okay.
I just put together an hour and a half wedding.
So you going to
It's
a
good for
wedding
'em.
and getting some random footage on one of your cameras.
No, I got the whole thing.
And it's all cut together with
Yeah,
music.
I cut it. Yep.
Who is it for?
My cousin Zach and Kayla.
Zach and have you gifted it to him yet?
Yeah, I did.
But that's
They like
okay.
it.
So I don't even know if I'm going to stretch and say that's content
No,
because that was
why?
a private wedding video you made for somebody.
Yeah.
But when was the last time
That's
you
making
made
content.
you made real content for people to consume, not just a home video for your cousin for his wedding.
Yeah.
Like created something that you put up so people can see it.
I mean, the whole Christian thing was big.
What was that again?
Whenever me and Tad talked about Christian Weston Chandler, and we made like a whole thing. It got like 400,000 views.
I guess that's content. I struggle with talking heads being content.
Okay.
Like these commentaries. I guess theoretically they're content. I don't consider this creating content. We're just babbling.
See, I do.
We're just babbling over a movie.
You're barely talking.
I'm talking as
That's not content.
it is content. I'm talking.
It's not content.
No, that's content. I'm talking.
But
Listen here. Do you want me to just babble over the movie?
I guess that's my problem with your definition of content. If it's literally anything, then I don't care when the last time you created quote unquote content. When was that time you created something meaningful, some sort of piece of art, even if it was shit art?
I think
content.
the Christian thing was meaningful.
Blabbing
It's
about
big.
talking to your cousin about some guy on the internet that's been bullied and abused and exploited, and everybody laughing at him because they have no souls. I wouldn't consider that creating meaningful content.
I mean, but we informed the public.
About what? What did the public need to be informed about?
They learned all about the history of Christian, like what happened exactly, why he's on the internet,
and that was
all
something
kind
that
of
the
stuff.
public need to be informed, and you
I
were the
think
first.
so.
And you were the first guys to ever do that.
We weren't the first guys to do it, but
Okay.
we were one of the big ones.
But what do you mean by big?
Oh,
How many millions of people have listened to it?
400,000.
Okay, so
But it's one of the biggest ones on Christian.
okay, being big on Chris Chan means nothing.
Yeah.
That's nothing.
Okay.
Because nobody knows what the fuck Chris Chan is.
Yeah. Some people do.
I only know about him because of you, but anyone else I've ever brought up are like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And when you describe what he is, they're like, I don't want to even know anymore. Because
Okay.
it's pointless internet garbage.
Okay.
No, I admit, some of the videos you showed me made me laugh.
Yeah, they're funny.
In spite of myself, I felt bad for laughing.
Mm.
But I get the you know, it's like a freak show type of thing. I
Yeah,
get
yeah.
why people are fascinated with it, but at the same time, it's incredibly sad.
Yeah.
The entire thing is sad.
Well, but I mean, the Elephant Man was sad, but everybody pointed and laughed at him.
No, Joe.
Yeah, John Merrick. That happened in history. That's why they made the
Yeah, I
movie
know,
about
and that's
him.
not a positive thing, was it?
No, I never said it was a positive thing.
It's sad, but you try to use it as some sort of, I don't know what your point is. What is your
Okay.
point? Why is the people laughing at the Elephant Man? What does that have to do with what I said?
It's just like something similar that happened in history.
I know, but what is your point though? What you is that you're trying to say that it's okay for this to happen? I don't get what the point is.
No. I'm just saying it's happened before and it
It's
will
just
happen
word
again.
association.
It's just
That's
word
all
exactly.
I don't have.
That's all you got.
Joe's
No.
life is romper room.
No.
He's still putting squares and squares and stars and then getting a fucking Lunchable at the end of the day.
No.
That is Joe. When we say Joe is a man child, we mean it.
No,
I mean the
no,
very
I'm
fact
not.
that he shaves his entire body
That's fine.
and he constantly combs his hair
That's
because he's
fine.
always thinking he's going to get school pictures or something.
No, I'm not. No.
Why are you let's dive into
Okay,
this. Let's
that's fine.
dive into this. Why do you carry a comb obsessively all the time?
I like my hair nice. A lot of people like their hair nice, so if I get my hair
But
mussy,
there's
I will
nothing
comb it.
there's nothing about your hair.
What do you mean?
You don't have a hairstyle.
I mean, bowl cut is a style
But it's not a style that okay.
that people want.
I'll buy that. Well, nobody wants it.
Okay.
People get it when they fall asleep drunk and their friends think it's funny
Yeah,
to cut
yeah.
their hair.
Okay. Maybe like a nice shave, like strip down the middle.
Yeah, I think we need to take you for a real haircut.
Well, I would never style it because I don't like grease in my hair, so that's out the window.
Well, you don't have to put grease in it, but you can put a little bit of product.
No product that stays after the shower. Nope. Won't do it.
Why?
I don't like just weird oils on me.
Yet you have no problem walking around with heavily stained jeans that were stained from oils and grease from food.
And skipping showers.
No, I've skipped a shower once, and like it's constantly being brought up on different content and
You
podcasts.
said yourself that sometimes there's lazy days, so you'll lay in your own grease, but I can't put a little mousse in my hair.
Yeah. No. Everybody has a lazy day, and that's fine.
Where they shower and put pajamas on.
Yeah. Here's a lazy version of my day. There was a couple of weekends ago, I was like, I'm going to get up, I'm going to go running, I'm going to do all this stuff. I ended up not getting up till noon, fucked around on the internet for a little bit, took a shower, but then I just put on my basketball shorts with no drawers and then hung out and ordered pizza. I mean, that's a lazy day, but a lazy day didn't mean I also forget that I'm a human being that needs to take care of myself and have hygiene.
Yeah, I have hygiene. I'm very hygienic.
Look at it. Look at Rip Torn's bare ass.
He wants to fuck his daddy.
His dad's super drunk.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Cock's out. He can't pull it back up in time. His wife's gonna leave him.
Now, do you recognize his wife? Have you seen her before? Julie Haggerty. She's in Airplane and Airplane 2.
Oh. Yeah, no, I didn't recognize her.
Have you ever seen those?
I've seen Airplane. Not Airplane 2.
No.
Nope. Won't do it.
Why?
Why? Huh?
Spit it out. Don't try to spin it. Why don't you want to watch Airplane 2?
Just not as good as the first one, I'm sure. No need.
God, I am so angry right now.
It's fine. Everybody has to make decisions about what they want to watch, and I don't want to watch Airplane 2.
Why don't you want to watch Airplane? You watched Airplane, correct?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was pretty decent.
Was it funny?
Yeah.
And so you have no desire to see the sequel?
No, absolutely no desire.
But so what reason do you have not to want to watch it?
Number one, never heard anything positive about it. Like, hey, check out the sequel, The Funny Airplane.
It's inferior to Airplane, but there's still plenty of funny bits in it.
No, I'm done with it. Nope.
God, you are terrible. You are so close-minded.
I don't
You're the
think
most
so.
close-minded person, especially of your generation. I thought millennials are supposed to be, open-minded and going to change the world, and everybody's accepted, and we got to accept.
Millennials are like 35 now. I don't think I'm a millennial.
You are a millennial. God damn it! You're 23 years old, Joe. You are the epitome of the millennial.
Well, it's just like a generation that never ends and never began anywhere.
Shitless layabout who has to be handed everything, and that includes these opportunities that you've been afforded to be funny.
Yeah, well, I mean, who raised us? I think that's on them.
So
Fuck them.
My point is...
Fuck your parents?
Huh?
What?
Fuck them all.
I hope your dad listens to this, and I hope he takes you over his knee,
and spanks me and asks me to fuck me.
I hope he makes you go out to a tree and get a fucking switch off the tree,
Okay.
and if you bring back one that's too small, you get even more wax. So you got to get a big switch off that tree, and he bends you over and he bears your fucking ass that you've been shaving for a fortnight.
No.
And he just goes whack,
whack,
and he just canes you like that one kid back in the whatever it was,
the
90s,
20s
early
who
2000s.
lost his eye.
No, that kid, I don't even remember his name. It was a big deal. He was...
Oh, I'm sure he was mouthing off, and then what?
He got in trouble.
He lost his leg.
No, he got in trouble, and he was going to be caned, and it was this big international thing.
Yeah.
And I can't remember his name. That was Michael something.
Yeah, I think that
And he
child
ended up
deserved to be beat.
Yeah, well, he wasn't a child. He was, I don't know, 19, 20, 21. I mean, he was college age. He wasn't a kid. But he got caned, and it was a huge deal at the time in the
Well,
media.
that's assault.
You
can't be hitting people.
He was being caned by the government of the country that he was in. It was an Asian country, I believe. I can't remember where it was. I don't even know what he did, but he fucked around. He got arrested and found guilty, and he was going to get like so many whacks on his ass with a cane. And everybody in America freaked out.
Yeah,
he got caned. He came back here, and he's fine. I mean...
Maybe he's fine. Who knows? Maybe his asshole doesn't work anymore. He wouldn't tell us. Do you know what? Have you ever heard about the rule of thumb?
Yeah, I know what it means.
Yep. Back in the day, like, if you would... Like, people were whacking their chicks with sticks so big, and they had to say, listen, rule of thumb now, if the stick's bigger than your thumb, you gotta get another one.
Yeah. You ever heard about the rule of buck?
Whoa, no, what's that?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Okay.
All bucks are cucks.
No! Wrong.
No, the rule of the buck is whatever. Hey, look they're watching the kids at the
Is that Friday the 13th 2?
Jesus, Joe.
Oh my God, Joe.
No, which one was that?
Oh my God
What?
in heaven.
What?
That was
What?
the Texas
Oh,
Chainsaw
okay,
Massacre.
okay.
You didn't even know what series it was.
I thought it was the scene.
Was that Friday the 13th
I
part
thought
2?
it
And here
was
you are.
the scene where he fish hooks her
Here-
in Friday 2. Is that so wrong?
Friday 2 has, what fish hook are you talking about?
Like the thing in the back. Like
When the
he
people
gets
are-
stabbed in the in the bed.
the people are having sex and he stabs them through with a spear.
I have no idea. I'm just trying to talk.
You have no idea. Exactly.
I'm just trying to talk.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
Finally, you admit it.
Yeah. Oh, he's wasting it all.
Well, this guy complained that there wasn't enough cheese on the cheese sandwich, so now he's giving him plenty of cheese.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at the guy's face.
See, that's what I would probably do if I ever worked in food.
See, this is you, Joe.
Yeah.
His retort is to say, stick it in your butt.
Yeah.
And you always talk about butt play.
Yeah.
And I fall into that trap sometimes and talk about it around you too, because it's just what it is.
Yeah, sure.
We
It's
walk
fine.
away ashamed of ourselves.
No, I don't think there's anything to be ashamed of. They're just all old. They've got nothing but dreams now.
And that's weird that they're old. It's funny to you that they're old and supposedly can only have dreams. They can't accomplish anything. Here you are in the prime of your life, and you also refuse to accomplish things. You can't even get up before 9 o'clock to earn a few bucks to help your grandmother.
Yeah.
Your grandmother, man, who cared for you and loved you and held you as a baby and had a lot of high hopes. Think about this, Joe. There was a time in this world
Yeah. He's gonna lose
where
a
you were the firstborn, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you were born, and your family came over. You know, your aunts and your uncles. Everybody was excited.
Yeah. Sure.
Little Joey Buckley.
Yeah.
Oh, firstborn. Oh, wow. This is what we've always wanted. Your mom always dreamed of having a family. Your
No, I
dad,
can't imagine that.
Your dad wanted to have a son.
I'd imagine I was unwanted.
He had a son to pass on his last name. He had a son to teach him all the things that he needed to teach. I mean, all these dreams, they looked down at you in that little bassinet, and they saw you. You're kicking your legs. You're cooing.
Yeah.
So many opportunities, so many possibilities. And you fast forward 23 years.
Sure.
You're breaking their heart.
Yeah.
You're breaking their heart, Joe.
Oh well.
Spending your time watching shows where people putting jars up their rectum holes.
Yeah. Lots of people have different entertainment.
Only talking about two directors nonstop. Closing
Those
your
are my
mind.
favorite.
Closing
That's
your mind. But closing your mind to any other kind of film.
Yeah. No, I'm not closed-minded.
Joe, you know, we're getting to a point, the old point of no return, I think.
Okay.
You know, where you're going to get to a point where this behavior is going to be so ingrained, you're not going to be able to get out of it.
Yeah.
And I don't want that for you.
Okay.
Tyler doesn't want that for you. Trevor, all of us, we don't want that for you.
Okay.
That's why we get at you, Joe.
Yeah.
There's something
You
in
just
there.
want to improve me?
There's something in there. But it's fighting to get out.
Yeah. I don't know.
God, again, I keep going back to like the I know he claims they had a $14 million budget.
Yeah, I don't know what he spent that on.
But the music licensing, probably music licensing.
Yeah,
here's
that was most
a
of it, I'm
Green
sure.
Day song. I mean, there were so many big songs in this film. And say what you will about Rip Torn. I mean, maybe he read this and was like, this is bullshit, but he gives it his all.
yeah,
That's one
he's
thing about this
excited.
movie. Nobody phones it in. Regardless of how they may have thought about the script, everybody delivers exactly what they should be.
Yeah.
Rip Torn is just tearing this fucking movie up. He commits. He
Yeah.
commits to the goof.
Uh-oh. He's going to lose his leg.
Here's the best thing about this movie.
Oh, Dad's going to Hollywood.
Well, yeah, he's got to get revenge on Gord. His wife left him and ruined his life. His son ruined his life.
Hmm.
And then, unfortunately, for them, they didn't have a redeeming son and daughter like the Buckleys.
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, my brother's a paramedic and my sister's off to college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you yell at us and say, you know, secret. I'm not going to watch sequels. I don't need to wash my clothes. I don't need to
No.
take a shower.
I shower all the time.
You justify all your bad behaviors.
Yeah. But that's what everybody does. They can't just sit out there with their ass out. You gotta cover your ass.
And when was the last time you bought new clothes?
Me, myself?
Yeah.
Never.
You've never purchased your own clothes?
No, not with my money.
Well, whose money?
Parents?
So
No, they get my clothes. I don't buy clothes.
they pick out your clothes? So what, do you just come home and there's a new pair of panties laid out on the table?
I don't wear panties.
there's a new pair of Levi's?
No.
There's a new pair of Wranglers?
I'm not up on the fashion. I don't care about fashion, so I'll just do whatever. I don't care.
There's fashion, and then there's having clothes that aren't, 2 seconds away from just falling off your frame because they've been washed and washed and washed and washed, and they're stained. And
I have no idea. I don't know. Yes and no. It's probably been a while.
When was the last time you got new underwear?
Probably. I got a package a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, some nice boxers.
And again, Drew Barrymore, man, I know they divorced, but what a great wife at this point. I mean, she's a major star, and she totally, again, committed to her husband's ridiculous movie.
Yeah.
Pulled a lot of strings.
Yeah.
And that's fantastic.
Uh-oh.
The similarities between you and between Gordy and Joe are are uncanny.
I don't think so.
I do. I think this is why the guy wanted us to watch Freddy Got Fingered.
Okay.
I think maybe he knew.
He saw a little bit of the movie in me.
Yeah. But what people don't realize is they just think you're doing a bit. They don't think any of this is real. They think, well, it's funny. He comments back on shit, and which is not true.
Yeah. Well, I do. I play different characters.
No,
in
but
my
this
life.
is not a
in
character.
my life. That might be copyright.
This is not a character. This is why I get so serious about trying to just like pick yourself up and do a change for the better. Because you got so much potential.
Yeah.
I mean, we put so much into you.
Yeah.
It's not a bit. Can you imagine walking into a place, Joe, with one of your silly things, and they offer you millions of dollars for it?
This seems a lot. His cartoons seem a lot like Rick and Morty.
Well, that's weird because this came out in 2001?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
No, I'm just saying he's got like the same
So
style of humor as Justin
maybe Rick and
Roiland.
Morty's a lot like Freddy Got Fingered. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't know. Oh, no centaurs. This seems like it could actually be a cartoon now.
Well, so maybe it was ahead of its time.
I don't know, maybe.
I'd watch this cartoon. I don't like animation, but I'd watch this.
Okay. Uh-oh. Is this like the pilot video?
This is the cartoon that he made that he's getting paid a bunch of money
Okay, yeah,
to
Millie.
make.
Is the movie about over yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't know how much. I can't remember.
Okay. Is he going back to live with the family now?
He's got a shark.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Maybe he's taking it to the museum.
Oh, he's going to see his brother working at the bank.
Okay.
Or his friend.
Do you think they're ever going to make a sequel to this?
No.
Never?
No.
What about a remake?
No.
Hollywood's good with remakes.
No. No, this is it. This is it. This is his legacy.
How about in 50 years, do you think they'll
No.
remake it?
No.
What if there's a big nostalgic kick for it?
No, this was never nostalgic for anybody. Now, maybe the Tom Green show,
Yeah.
but this movie, just nobody saw it. So there's no nostalgia for it. That's what I mean. This movie will never get the sort of cult status that I think it somewhat deserves because of the Tom Green, the movie stars. You know, like I said earlier, if this movie would have been made for $500,000 with a crew of unknowns, I think this movie could have found an audience. But it's got a stink to it. The Tom Green stink. And people just don't like him. They associate him with a certain time period. He's dated 2001, 2002 in their mind. And so people are just like, meh. And when they watched Freddy Got Fingered, they were not expecting to get this movie. So that has a bad taste in people's mouth.
Yeah, a little bit like
but
Apocalypse
I've
Now.
always felt, I don't think it's a good movie, but I just always felt that it was one of these films that could have been a somewhat classic midnight movie type of thing. Because it's just so strange. And it's got such a weird sense of humor.
Yeah.
And there's nothing exactly like it. Nothing quite like it.
How's she going to get up there? They don't have elevators in this building.
Well, maybe they do.
Oh. But up to the roof?
I don't know. Maybe there's a service. Sing it, Joe.
I don't know the words.
Well, the great thing is the words are right here on the screen.
Yeah, but it's not in time. It's not the right pitch.
For a good thing he's found.
Yeah.
I can sing it.
Okay. Yeah, see, I'm not a good singer.
Yeah, put an asterisk next to singer, and then on the other end of the asterisk, you could put like literally everything else too.
Oh.
I'm just not good at everything.
Okay. Yeah. He's got a laugh track on this commentary.
Thank you. It's just tough, Joe. It's tough doing these commentaries when, it's just...
Yeah. Well, I don't know anything about this movie, so there's not like a shitload to talk about.
Then be
in relation
interesting.
To it. I'm
Dead weight.
No, I'm not.
Dead weight.
I'm not dead weight.
Yeah. The commentary views are less every one.
Okay.
So what do you think about that, Joe?
That's fine.
Are they failing? Do you think the commentaries are failing?
No, I think they're doing good.
They just having fun, their audience?
Yeah.
We're the Freddy Got Fingered of YouTube?
No. I think we're like a channel that sits there for a couple of years and then eventually it like blows up.
Well, it would sure be nice, and I'm just saying, the people that enjoy these things, if you want to share it on social media, that wouldn't.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Wouldn't be terrible. Wouldn't be the worst thing ever.
Yeah. No. If anybody really likes like the kind of content we make,
specifically the Benevolent Buckley show and Malevolent movies. You can do what you will with the commentaries, but I think the Benevolent Buckley show is great. I'm very, very proud to be involved, and Malevolent movies is also great.
Yeah, no,
it'd be nice to get some more eyeballs on it.
Yeah, no, I loved making them. I think they turned out really well. Or acting in them, at least.
And Joe,
do you think he's going to be able to repair it?
We need to go viral so we can all get agents and start making more stuff, and then
content
basically to feed Joe.
Tendies, I'm a hungry boy.
Tendies ain't free.
They aren't.
And Joe refuses to eat the generic ones. They've got to come from
Tyson.
They got to come from
I can't even eat like a chicken unless the chicken got beat beforehand, and Tyson knows to hit their chickens.
I'd like to cut your head off and watch you run around like a chicken.
Okay. That's fine.
I'm surprised, and I'll be honest, I'm surprised after all these years and all the stuff we've done, none of us have had to like physically defend you from somebody wanting to like beat you up.
No.
I'm shocked.
People don't like confrontation. Fuck them.
Well,
I'm a big guy. I mean, they know if they really want to fight me, it's gonna be no. I'm saying, I mean, at the very least, big. It's not like I'm not like a small guy. It's gonna be a process if they want to fight me. So most people aren't gonna bother.
If somebody attacked you right now and just started punching you in the face, what would you think you would do? Would you just scream and take it? Would you try to fight back? And if you were gonna try to fight back,
I'd try to get like something on the ground, like maybe like a piece of like concrete. Who knows?
Now, do you think you'd be able to shut off? Do you think, let's say you got the upper hand and you just started pummeling this person, would you think you'd be able to shut off, or would you just go crazy and end up murdering them?
I think I'd do like three or four hits, but I try to make those really count. I want to break his jaw if somebody hits me.
Have you ever been in a physical fight?
Oh yeah, back in grade school.
Tell me about it.
So I was bothering some guy. There was some guy that nobody liked. He was like a dickhole.
It was you.
No, it wasn't me. And my bit was everybody in class hated this guy, so I would make fun of him, and then he hated it. So eventually,
So let me just make sure. There was a kid that was bullied, already being bullied. There was a kid that was already being. How old were you?
I think like in 6th grade or so.
All right. So what is that? 8, 9, 10? I have no idea.
Probably like 12, 11.
All right. Let's say 11.
Okay.
11-year-old in your class. There's some 11-year-old kid, bit of an outsider.
No, he was in sports.
But he was in sports, yet everybody bullied him and disliked him.
Everybody disliked him, but he kind of he reacted to it.
What do you mean?
Because he would insult other people and just do whatever.
So he was the bully.
Somewhat, yeah.
But yet you picked on him. So this kid who talks shit and is a bully and athletic, Joe, little wispy buck, little scared of his own shadow buck, little still getting an Easter basket at 15 years old buck.
I went trick-or-treating at 18.
Decided to...
That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Decided... and what's funny is, you know what you went for as Halloween? You know what your costume was?
What?
Someone employed in school.
No. No.
That's genuine laughter.
And that's the thing.
No, I've always been in school.
Here's the irony of the whole thing is, as Joe went trick-or-treating and people assumed he had no costume on because he was dressed up like a normal person.
Okay.
But to him, an employed human being. Anyway, so you picked on this kid.
Yeah.
And what happened?
Eventually, it came to a head, and then I turned around and he smacked me in the back of the head and my glasses fell off. I ran to go.
I wish I could see that.
I ran to go pick up my glasses and then 2 teachers stopped us. So that was how the fight ended.
So he punched you in the back of your melon head
so hard
that your pop bottle glasses flew off your malformed eyebrowed head.
Yeah. Yep.
I tell you this, I wish the teachers hadn't seen it. I wish he would have stepped on those glasses. And I wish he would have punched you a few more times, Joe, because you were bullying him.
No.
And hopefully you learned a lesson about bullying people.
No. And then, nope. No, I think that's fine.
You think it's fine to bully?
I think it's fine to respond to other people who are doing bad things.
So did he start trouble with you first?
He started trouble with everybody.
Did he start trouble with you?
Probably.
But no, he didn't then. You would remember. You remembered every other small thing about this fight, that your glasses flew off your watermelon-shaped noggin.
Yeah.
And yet you don't remember if you started you goddamn know you started that.
Feud?
You started that beef, Joe.
That's fine.
You started that
start
beef.
Things.
Did you end up going to high school with that kid?
Yeah.
So what do you think?
That was fine.
So what do you think he's doing with himself now?
Is that cum?
It's supposed to be, yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
See, that's what I mean. We're watching a movie.
Yeah. Yeah, some elephant cum.
Where a guy is dousing another guy in elephant semen.
Yeah.
And Joe's just sitting here like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't get you, man.
I don't know.
I do not get you.
Yeah.
You talk so much trash, and your number one go-to always involves
semen,
body fluids, liquid. Sexual things, and yet here we are. I'm blown away that you were not reacting at all to this movie.
Okay. Maybe he stole it from a bank. Oh.
I could see you laying there with your dad.
Yeah.
Your dad's like, how did you get up? What'd you do? I make content.
Yeah.
I make real content.
Yeah, that's fine.
You got to strike while the iron's hot, Joe, because you're going to burn bright and then burn fast. I mean,
I'll just shoot myself with a shotgun like Kurt Cobain.
No.
Okay.
What I mean is, if you ever did get traction from, this character, if you will, playing devil's advocate.
Yeah.
It's not going to last long, so you got to it'll be a flash in the pan kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Like Tom Green.
People either hate me in Butcher the Bakers who have reviewed it or really like it.
And yeah, well, and that's the thing is you're the standout of that movie because of that.
Yeah.
People walk away remembering you.
Yeah.
They remember you more than they remember me. I mean, I didn't do anything in that movie that I think is a biggest standout that people are talking about, but for good or for bad, they remember when they think of that movie, they think of you. I'm sure of it.
Well,
that's good.
Yeah. A couple people have said it's like acting like there's never been acting done before, bro, because it's like it's just nothing, which is weird to see in a movie.
There's a belt here. I'm playing
I'd say just set it down for a second.
I'm going to beat you with this belt.
No, don't hit me. Ah! Don't hit me with the belt.
Take Joey.
Ooh!
Fucking say you're not going to watch sequels?
Ooh!
Huh?
Ooh, no more sequels. No Amityville 3.
Oh, we should watch Amityville too.
Yeah, I know that's got like a cool incest thing.
No, it's got a lot of things. It's very sleazy. Again, you get excited with the fact that the movie has incest.
No,
Jesus
it's
Christ.
like it's a weird.
Joe!
What? Ah!
Take it. Take it, Joe.
Owie! My nipplies! Mommy, my nipplies!
Let that be a lesson to you.
Okay. Oh! Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tell you what, that's satisfying.
Okay.
I get why Tyler does it all the time.
Okay. Maybe I should start up like a thing amongst my friends, or $20 a whack.
You'd
can
make,
hit me as
you'd
hard as
make
you
some
can.
cash.
Yeah. His old dad's just an alcoholic.
This is kind of like Raiders of the Lost Ark a little bit.
Yeah.
Mixed with little deer hunter.
Yeah, I was gonna say deer hunter.
Shaq. His mom hooked up with Shaq.
Nothing
They
wrong
even
with
got
that.
fucking Shaq in this movie.
It's weird. Oh.
Can you imagine if Joe was kidnapped and a hostage in some weird country?
Yeah, I think I would. People would rescue me. I think.
Look
Yeah. I think I might do okay in the cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't have any tendies to eat. You'd have to eat mice and cockroaches and crickets and
Yeah.
dirt. Probably eat your own smegma.
No, I would not.
You'd get
eat
some
my
old
own
crackers
smegma.
and you'd take your own dick cheese and put it on the cracker.
No, I don't have dick cheese.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm not
No.
going to talk about it, but I wouldn't guarantee that you don't.
No, I don't.
I wouldn't guarantee it.
I have never had any dick cheese. No, it's not a lie.
Everybody's happy to see
everybody's
Gord.
back. Look at that kid. He even got teeth implants.
Yeah, he's all healed up.
Yeah, he got dentures.
Well, Gord's been away for a long time. And there's his brother.
Yeah, his
'Cause
poor brother got molested.
He started the false rumor that his brother got fingered. That's
Yeah.
Freddy. Freddy got
Yeah,
fingered.
no, I know.
And now he's in that institution.
Yeah. Is he just going to get shot like FDR?
No.
Oh, okay.
FDR.
Yeah.
God damn it, Joe.
I don't know. Look at he's in the limo.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Here he goes. Ah, it's Slim Shady.
Well, yeah, because remember he name checks him in the song.
Yeah. He says Tom Green in it.
Yeah, like
Okay.
Tom Green humped the dead man. Forget. All right, so there it is. That's Freddy Got
Okay.
Fingered.
Okay.
So what do you think, Joe? I mean,
I think it was interesting. Oh, is that just bloopers?
I don't remember.
Yeah. Poor Tom Green had to get all sticky and stuff.
I mean, he chose to. Look at that. That's a real udder he's sucking on.
Some people do it.
Can we get you to do that?
The cow milk is kind of gross if it's not processed. Like raw milk, I mean, people, yeah. It's actually illegal to sell in a lot of places because it can get you real sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope.
So you would never do that because you wouldn't order a fish.
No.
You'd go to a really fancy restaurant and ask for chicken nugs.
Or maybe like a nice burger, like a nice plain burger. I want plain cheeseburger. That's it. No bun, no ketchup on the bun, no onions.
That's weird how you
no
are
peppers.
with condiments. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I just absolutely will not do anything on the bun. No, thank you.
Listen.
Yeah. A little blooper, that's fine.
Yeah, no, it's just funny.
Yeah, broke character.
Even
Do
he
you
knew.
think Tom Green's like that, or is he playing a character?
No, it's a bit. It's a
Are you
character.
sure?
It's funny. Yes,
Okay.
that's his sense of humor.
Okay.
So there it is. That's Freddy Got Fingered here on Clash of the Commentaries.
Yeah, and let me tell you, old Joey ain't got fingered.
Oh, you know what? Come here, you motherfucker.
No,
Please no. Lift your shirt.
Please.
Lift your shirt. Show me that belly. Show me that fish belly. Ah! Take your medicine. There you go. Now do it to yourself. Flog yourself, Joe.
Yeah. I'm Jesus. Ow! Ow!
What the fuck am I doing?
Ow!
Why am I here?
Ow!
Now drink that water. Now drink your water, Joe.
Okay.
Finish that bottle of water. I'm tired of you wasting stuff.
Okay.
Tyler works hard and for you to waste water? No. Don't you stop drinking till it's gone. I don't even want you to take a breath. Very good. Now crush it. Who's the commentator?
You're the commentator.
No, you're the
I'm the commentator. I'm the commentator now. I'm like Roger Ebert. I'm Roger Ebert, Citizen Kane.
Now,
3 thumbs up.
now tell me that. Say David Lynch sucks.
No, David Lynch is the best.
No.
Mulholland Drive is the art.
No.
Mulholland Drive is the best.
I don't even think you've watched Mulholland Drive all the way through.
I love it.
I'd be shocked.
The blue key. The blue key.
The blue key.
Silencio.
He's about ready to puke.
Silencio.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Silencio was right. Shut up. I'm done.
No.
Let's get out of here.
No, please, though.
No, the movie's over.
Okay. Well, no, we still got a little bit. Wait, leave it to Beaver.
You can finish it.
Okay, that's fine. You know what? I would like the teacher role to sing as well, but everyone to just be in like weird falsettos.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like just kind of like, and a lot more humping involved in music. I think.
Oh yeah.
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 There would be a lot more humping, I believe, involved in music if I were the originator. No. Oh, my dickle! My dickle! Ow!
I'm leaving.
Okay, that's fine. I'm surprised it's still going. We've just got a little bit left more to do. Oh, I was gonna say though, with Fox, they got bought by Disney officially now,
I'm
right?
done.
Okay. No, there's still a little bit more. Look it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.